Hi guys, you're welcome to KNUST News File. Yes, so I'm going to actually tackle an issue concerning admissions that people have been bothering me with. So I'm going to talk to you about how to merge your WASSCE results, that is putting two or more results together in order to gain admission to KNUST. We are going to look at how to do that, and then we look at the chances of you gaining admission, and then its effects, right? So merging of results is actually a combination of two or more results, right? So when you look at the admission portal where the examination section is, we have something we call first sitting and then second sitting. So if you have two or more results, you can just increase the number of sitting and then upload the results. Okay, all right, so that is merging in KNUST actually deals with the number of sittings, right? So I think that's the one that is confusing most of you, that you actually don't know how to go about it. So the effect of merging results, you see, it's not everyone that actually passes out from the SHS successfully, right? So, or let's say you have a program that you really want to read, but then when you put your grades together, you realize that you've actually not met the requirement as in terms of the grade. So you would actually want to up your game and then rewrite the paper, or go and then write NovDec, where in some situations most of you choose to actually start the school in the third year and then rewrite again. So that is actually the aim of most of you, just to get the program that you want to read. So with that, you actually have to prepare yourself very well so that you can get into the institution. So we are going to go into the portal and look at how to measure the results. Okay, before you can alter your application processes, you just have to visit the online portal and then do the changes. So I'm going to go into my browser and then we get going from there. Alright, so this is my browser page. So most of you actually would want to just find an easy way to get into the admission portal, but then you can just search for KNUST admissions. The first link that pops up, I think you see KNUST admission portal. When you tap on it, it's going to take you somewhere else. So let's do that. KNUST admission portal, right? Okay, so when you search for KNUST admission portal, it brings you to this window that you are seeing here, and the first one is to log in. Okay, to log in, so you just click on it and then you are good to go. But since it's actually an online thing, if you don't have the credentials to log in, you can't do any of these. So those of you that went to do your changes at the cafe, or went to fill your admission at the cafe, or you had somebody do your admission application for you, you would have to contact them for your serial number and then the PIN, right, so that you can just come and log in. If you've lost it too and you bought it at the post office, you can ask for a recovery. If you used the star 885 hash or the old one, the old short code, you can actually dial the code again and then request for a recovery. They'll ask for your details and then they'll provide you with that. So I'm going to log into someone's admission portal and then go and show you how to do it. So you just enter your the serial number here, and then you'd enter the PIN also here, then you're good to go. All right, so let's get going. So you're welcome to the home page of the admission portal, right? So this is the home page of the admission portal when you log in. So we have the apply for admission online, check your application status, and then make inquiry. So just a quick one, we are not going to talk much about these things here, but then I just want to brush through it so that you understand what these things are. So here, if you want to make any inquiries or contact the school about your admission problems, you just come here and then click on the contact support. You are going to generate a ticket, right, and then you send it to them through the email or on the tickets platform, right? And then we have the check status. This is the place where you would come and check if you've gained admission or not. So if you've been wondering whether you will receive an SMS or an email or something, if you hear people talking about KNUST admission being released, you just come here and then you click on check status. It opens up to the part where the information is being relayed. If you've gained admission, you get the message, the congratulatory message with an offer whether to accept the admission or decline the admission, right? So if you want to know whether you've gained admission or not, always come to this part of the homepage, right, and then click on the check status. Then we come to apply for admission online. This is where you come to edit your application. So if you have problems with your application, or you want to change your programs, or you want to do anything, you can just come here and then you edit your application. So this is where you're going to go, because you're going to merge results, and this is already somebody's application. You're just going to merge the results and then see how things are done. Okay, so when you click on the edit application, you have the sections here. So we have 1 to 10, right? And then each section has what it requires of you. So the personal information, parents or guidance information, educational background, exams results, supporting documents, and then the rest. So this is where you are going to go to. You are going to go to the exam results, right? Exams results, and we are going to go to the exam section. Okay, we are going to look at what we are supposed to do there, and then we just make the changes, and then we are out of here. When you are done with your editing, okay, you are supposed to go through the processes from wherever you started from to the last end, because you are going to give your declaration. You are going to declare that whatever that you've done is what you believe is true. So if you don't actually do that, it makes your application incomplete, and then you would have the check your application status, or you would have another window telling you that your application is incomplete, and it's always red. So if you have that in your window or on your home page, that means you have a problem. You just have to edit your application. So we are going to go into the exam results. Okay, so with the exam results, we can't go back from here, so you just have to look for the closest to it. You click on it, and then it loads that page. Then click on supporting documents, then finally the exam results. Okay, so this is the exam results. This is where we are going to make the changes. The merging and everything happens here. Okay, so this is the first examination results. Okay, and then we have add results, right? So when you add another result, you are going to have 2 settings. So let me just click on it, add results. And then one thing, if you are a candidate, a WASSCE candidate, right, you choose awaiting. That is okay. Let me just try to fill in here, you understand. So the examination type, is it WASSCE or SSC? So if it is WASSCE, you click on it. If it is SSC, you click on it. So let me choose WASSCE here. Then I'll choose the year, right? So let me just click on any year, and then there's certain type, right? So this is where you come and choose whether it is NovDec or it is the school, the normal WASSCE examination. Okay, so if it is NovDec, you select NovDec. If it is WASSCE, you select WASSCE, right? So let me just click on the NovDec, and then you enter the index number. So let me just put in any number there. Then you come here and then select the subjects, right? If the exam you are writing is awaiting, you choose awaiting for the subject. So let me just choose one subject here, biology, select grade, then you choose awaiting. This is why KNUST admission for most of the candidates, it's called awaiting forms, but that's not what it is. It's a voucher. So awaiting form, it comes from this thing, because your results are not in, so you have to choose your grade to be awaiting. When it comes, the school picks your results from WAEC directly, right, and then to be input into the system, right? So here you add the subject, the scores of the subject until the last one. Okay, so if there are 8, make sure your subjects reach that number. And if you've written the exam already and the results are in, you just select the subject and then you input the grade. Okay, so input the grade, put the grade. Okay, so you see, okay, I just selected D7. So those of you that have English D7, integrated science D7, core maths D7, these core subjects are very important and sensitive to KNUST. So if you have D7 in them, you are likely going to rewrite to suit it. So this is where the merging of results come in. So let's say you have a problem with one result, you add the other to make it 2, right? So if you have another examination results you want to add, you can just click on add result. So you keep uploading. So now let's look at the effects of what merging results. Merging results actually has a positive side and a negative side. So the positive side is that if you merge the results, you are likely going to get the program of your choice, right? You are likely to get admission to read a program in KNUST, because merging results increases your chances, right? And the bad side is that it does not apply to all programs. Some of the sensitive programs like medicine, pharmacy, or dentistry, yes. So for programs like that, you'd actually have to have a one-time victory. But in some instances, the merging also helps because you'd have a chance. So let's say you have 7 A's and 1 B. If you rewrite to correct that just to read medicine, I think that should be normal. But if you have let's say A, B, C's and then different values, it's kind of make things complicated, because even if you rewrite, you would have to clear all those C's and then the B's to make your grade for that particular program you desire to read. But the thing is, when you merge results, you stand a chance of reading a lot of programs if the results are good, right? So that is those are the effects of what the merging results. So if you are done with your the merging or the inclusion of the new results, you just click on save and proceed until the last page. But here, let me just delete this because it's somebody's application, so I'll get rid of this. But please don't delete yours. You click on this place, save and proceed, and then you keep going. So let me just delete this and go. Okay, so when you are done, because you've made changes, you click on save and proceed, not save and exit. So save and proceed, and then on the next page to save and proceed until the last save and proceed. Yes, so this is where you are supposed to come and declare. So if you don't declare this thing and you just save and exit, you will have a problem with your admission. So you just take the declaration boxes and then you agree, and then you move on to the next. So this is the end of it. You are done with your application. Then let me return to the home page. So welcome back to the home page. So if you save and exit your editing, that is after you've edited the application, you will have a red box here indicating that your application has a problem and you would have to sort it out. So that is that about merging of results. If you want me to do a video on any of the other problems that you think you still don't understand, kindly drop it in the comment section so that I work on it as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to follow and then subscribe to our media platforms. Thank you very much.